people, gente, bienvenidos, welcome to Beanz and Rice, habichuela con arroz, or for my Mexican folk, frijoles con arroz. This is your producer and co-host, Jos. That's you. Go ahead. You're the next person.
Bueno. Hey. How's it going?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you very good. Where's my snare?
What happened?
Where's my banda? Hey, what's going on? It's Jose. I'm just a mutant in the building. And this is Beanz and Rice, Rice and Beans. Whatever that means.
It's wholesome. So at the end of every podcast, we're going to provide some wholesome advice for all of you listeners. That can be taken as satire. It could be taken literally. But either way, it's going to be some wholesome advice.
All you guys that are lost and being weird right now, maybe we'll help you out. But if not, then at least we tried, you know? Maybe we don't lead you down the wrong path. Hopefully we don't do that.
Yes. So one of the topics, actually the topic of this episode is going to be summertime. Because it's nice and warm outside, sun shining, but we can't enjoy it because we got the Rona going on. We got the masks on. We got to stay inside, You should have always washed your hands, you assholes. So I don't know why that's any news to anybody, but that's what's going on with the summertime for you, Jose.
I got the summertime sadness.
Oh, Lana del Rey, huh?
The summertime sadness.
Lana of the King.
Oh, dude,
on
it's
this
sad
episode.
over here this summer, dude. I'm sad, dude. That's what's going on right now. I'm crying. I'm like a turtle right now in its shell, or like an armadillo, just on the side of the road, just curled up. Trying to get ran over, maybe kicked, so I can, go the distance.
Yeah.
By little Carlos over there. Oh, look at this soccer ball, Dad. No, it's Jose, the armadillo, dude. Boom. I'm on my way to a better place.
On your way to a better place, in the MLS, making no money, but hey, you got out of poverty.
We signed a better contract than the women's team, so I'm making a little bit more money.
Oh, man, them equal rights. We got to get there someday. But what does summertime mean for you? That's the topic you wanted to discuss.
Don't blame it on me, dude, okay? But summertime, dude, I don't know. I think I love summer, but I also love fall. Summer gets like kind of hot, you know what I mean? It starts to get too crispy. Now we get some showers, like we got that cold front. There's a fire going on. Some asshole over in southern Utah is that just lighting up fireworks. So what are you guys doing down there?
I know Nevada, so Las Vegas has a fire, but I think you're thinking of Lehigh, which is further south than where you were at right now. But yeah,
it's like, what's up with people? Like they can't light fireworks. Like what's going on? I never understood. Okay, I never really understood fireworks. What's the deal with fireworks?
I don't know either. Like as a kid, I liked them. Obviously, you're a kid. It was loud. It had cool colors. Sometimes they make cool shapes. Some cool noises. But the marketing was what I really liked, right? The art that was on the fireworks. Like they called whatever fucking firework you could think of. But as an adult, I look at them and say, it's fucking stupid.
Look at this tank. It's cool. It's going to burn because it's a piece of paper.
And it burns for only 6 seconds, and then you go light another one. But you have to clear the road for it.
$8.
And then I'm like an old man now. I actually...
You are an old man.
Don't like it when people light fireworks at night. I'm just like, just let me go to sleep. I don't want to hear your stupid fireworks. I think that all street fireworks should be outlawed, and they should only be able to go to the main parks and watch the big fireworks show. That's it.
I mean, I do like the fucking Roman candles. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Shoot it out of the... That's probably, like, to me, if you could, I get, like, 20 Roman candles, I'm solid, but you don't need those, big ones, so
That's something I would do with my dad, my brother, and, like, a couple friends. We'd put on shirts and, like, pants that we didn't care about, like, if they got dirty or stained, and you'd take the snappers and literally throw them on each other to, like, pop. That's pretty... It'd leave little burn marks
snappers?
on... Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't throw them on people, dude. I used to be scared of...
They don't hurt.
Actually, I'm scared of popping noises, so that's like a problem with fireworks, dude.
So you like Roman candles, but you're afraid of popping noises, asshole.
Yeah, Roman candles are just like shooting Romans, dude.
They make popping noises.
Yeah, but at a distance, you just see it go...
It's in your hand. That makes no sense.
You're just holding the fire like
you
a
make
wand,
no sense.
okay?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Now, it's not something that's popping and hurting you, dude.
You know really what the worst thing about fireworks is the after effects, right? because the air
Cleaning
gets all
up or what?
gross. The air's all muggy and nasty, right?
You smell like Saving Private Ryan.
And the worst part is, you always have that one person who's like, my Timmy is allergic to this pollution. We should clean it up. It's like, your ass was lighting fireworks 2 nights ago. I saw you. So you can't...
That's the people that ran out. They didn't know how
Yeah.
to use their fireworks. They used them the whole first day, and now they're mad.
Yeah, you can't light fireworks and then complain that it's ruining the air quality for your kid who has asthma.
It's
Sorry
a
for him,
pre-existing
but
condition, you jerk. Put your mask back on.
You shouldn't have lit fireworks to begin with. Go to the mountains, get some fresh air.
Now, but fireworks, I went to Mexico a long time ago, dude, Mexico City, and my cousins took me to this place. It's called like Pueblo de los Cohetes or something like that, right? And that thing had caught on fire.
The mountain did?
It's like a dude. It's like the craziest thing. It's like a little town, like a city, and it's just like dirt, you know. And the only thing they sell is fireworks. So it was literally like 30 miles of all fireworks
Oh,
stands.
so that's Wyoming.
Oh.
That's the Mexican version of
Oh,
Wyoming.
dude, this was like a country of fireworks. Dude, there was like, you couldn't see anything else other than fireworks. They had like the sparklers were like they were like 6 feet sparklers that they had. I had $50. I literally bought probably like American like $5,000 worth of fireworks. I literally had fireworks for like 4 months. I got tired of burning fireworks. That's why I don't like fireworks now. Because I burned so many that I was like, dude, I was tired. I was giving them away. I had so many fireworks.
I was so fucking rich. I lit all the fireworks.
$50, dude. I showed up there like fucking
That's old fucking news.
Moctezuma, dude. I had my fucking gifts, dude. But
Moctezuma, huh?
I went there the year before I went. It actually burned down. So the whole town like caught on fire.
Well, yeah, one thing catches
And,
fire and like
the whole
Mulan,
thing,
forget
dude,
it.
explosion is just fucking Disney fucking, you know what I mean? Disney for all of Mexico. Those motherfuckers all the way in Tijuana can see that, you know?
The final war scene in Mulan.
But the year I went, they added their safety precautions, right? And it was just like every corner of the stands that they had, and it goes on forever, had like a 15-gallon bucket of water. So that was like their protection if it caught on fire, which wouldn't do shit. You know, now you got
That's
steam,
not gonna do anything.
You got Roman candles shooting at you. Screw that, dude.
Yeah. So summertime, it's synonymous with freedom, right? Kids usually, if they go to traditional schools here in the States, they have all summer off. How did you feel about that? Because I actually have maybe some conflicting ideas about summer. My summers were probably different than most kids' summers.
Well, yeah, for me, summer, you could, I don't know, I kind of hated part of it, you know, because my dad, he was super into plants, and he would make me do a bunch of yard work and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But then, luckily, he worked at 2 o'clock, so I just had to be, you know, work until 2 o'clock, and then I could do whatever I want. Light myself on fire, run somebody over.
Take a shot of whiskey.
Take a shot of whiskey from the neighbor. Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, I left taking a break from school, because then you could still meet up with your friends, you know, that was still a thing back then. You can just, hey, we're going to
You actually hung out physically.
Yeah, we're going to go to the park. Everybody's there. Or, yeah. One quick story. School wasn't on, but it was the year I was going to be a senior in high school. And they let you check out the school, like experience, so you don't get lost, you know, and there's no other people there. So it's going to be my sophomore or whatever year. I'm in 10th grade, and I'm going to go to high school. And we had been playing volleyball that whole summer in PE. We had a baller extravaganza against the nerds, but the nerds were also athletes. They were doing water polo and stuff, so they were solid teams, and we loved volleyball so much. Me and a couple of buddies, we actually saw at the high school they were going to have tryouts, because when we went there, you know, no other kids there, they had tryouts, this date. And we walked all the way to the high school. It was like a 30-minute walk, and we get there, girls volleyball team didn't have it for boys, so we showed up. It was only for chicks, so we couldn't play volleyball.
Oh, well, I mean, that's nice.
Summertime sadness.
Summertime sadness. Part of the summers, I guess I kind of ruined them inherently based on what I wanted. I like Jordans, Nikes. I like other shoes too, but those are and still are my top-notch, like, 2 favorite brands. So when I was a kid, my parents they weren't going to spend $100 on a kid. Like, if you want those fucking shoes, you can go get them. Took me to Payless, Walmart, Kmart. Those are the shoes I had. So my dad's like, you can definitely wear those once you pay for them. So I said, okay, let me get some money. So ever since I was like 10, 11 years old, I'd always try to find ways to make money. And summertime was obviously the easiest because I didn't have to worry about school and homework and all that other stuff. So I spent a lot of summers just working, even if it was just 4 hours, 5 hours. But it would kind of take me away from like the social aspect of it. Thankfully, I had a couple friends that lived close within blocks. So as I grew older and things were just a bit more easy for me, and I had a better paying job, and I had a vehicle.
How old were you, dude?
When? What?
Well, all of this, you're like...
I went from a span of like 10 to 15 years old. Like, I wanted to make sure I was able to purchase like the shoes and shit I wanted. I was about it.
All for the shoes.
I wanted to look fly.
All of a sudden he's 60 and it's like, yes, got my shoes.
Yeah, I got my J's, and now where did my life go? But I mean, so, like as a kid, I felt like that. Now I'm like, whatever. It taught me good work ethic, but I don't know. Sometimes I'd like, oh, I missed out on this group activity because then, you know, some friends would talk about something and I completely missed out. I'm like, what were you doing? Oh, I was working. I was making money. But where are they now? They're shopping for Skechers at Payless. And
it's got those shape-ups, baby. If you've still got shape-ups, make sure you get your money. They got a recall on those bad boys.
Dude,
okay?
the best thing about that is you stand outside and you put your feet together like you're in a military stance. And if there's a slight breeze, you just rock back and forth, close your eyes, go to sleep. You'll wake up a refreshed,
that Michael Jackson, baby. You're sitting there tiptoeing.
Yeah, just leaning back and forth. I hate those fucking shoes. They're so ugly.
Skechers? Dude, Skechers were a thing, like, they were hot for a while, dude. I never wore them, but
especially
everybody in Mexico, I showed up with Nikes, they're like, dude,
no,
you need to get Skechers, dude.
As I only accept people wearing Skechers, like, if you have the professional ones where you can't see, like, they don't have the S logo as a man. Like,
the undercover Skechers.
Yeah, any male from the ages of 10 years old up until about maybe 50, 55 should never wear Skechers.
What about those
K-Swiss,
huh? Those summer?
K-Swiss is
K-Swiss
classic.
summer or what, dude? What are you talking about?
Is classic.
God.
You remember those?
Those, dude, I had, for a while, like, I never got into Jordans, but...
The little panels, like how they were up and down, they reminded me a lot about the Concords, where they have, like, the strip of the cloth that would run up and down.
I don't know.
They reminded me of them.
That. I just saw that rappers wore them, and then when I got home, you know, they were on rap videos, K-Swiss, or I had the lugs, dude. I had the Birdmans, the lugs, where Birdman had his own shoes. I had those with fur, dude, and I wore those during the summer. So they had chinchilla, dude. These ones, oh, dude, they were fly, dude.
They were not real chinchilla. Get out of here.
They had that chinchilla. They were like $180, bro.
You bought $180
$180. Mexican work ethic, dude. It gets you places, okay? So I got my lugs.
Yeah, it gets you north of the border.
It was like the only pair of shoes that I had. You know what I mean? So I had to rock them all the time, you know? So they were cool, like, you know, in the winter and stuff like that. But now it's summer. I got the Birdman song with the...
You're good to go.
With that chinchilla in the summer, though. But I've already been wearing them for like 6 months.
Not as fresh.
That chinchilla, that's like a dead rat. You got it, you know, in your hot feet, dude. Those things stunk, dude. Like horrible during the summer. All my friends hated
ferret
them.
At that point.
All my friends hated them. So I got the Hurricanes when the game came out. Got the Hurricanes, dude.
Oh, man. Do you remember G Unit had the Reebok deal?
G Unit sneakers, yeah.
Same with Daddy Yankee back in like the mid 2000s.
And
Hove
had some shoes too.
Yeah, he did. The S. Carters. Those were the times.
But Hurricane, that was my favorite summer shoe. Hurricanes, because you could get like snake skins, or I know he had like a lot of cool tan ones that kind of look like dress shoes, but tennis shoes at the same time.
Yeah. That reminds me, because you mentioned the game. One of my favorite rappers, quite frankly, I think he's underrated, and one of his albums reminds me of I go with maybe my favorite summer ever, which is 2008. I graduated, so, you know, school was behind me. I worked a full-time job, except I only worked 3 days a week. It was 12-hour shifts from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, had Wednesday off, worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. I was going on trips, and pretty much all summer, my friends and I would go play dunk ball outside for like 2 to 3 hours. We'd go in, we'd watch a movie, go home, play either Call of Duty, Halo, or like Gears of War till about 4 in the morning. Go to sleep, wake up, and do it all again. Every Friday and Saturday, that was our routine. And LAX had dropped 2008.
Okay,
and
before you tell me,
yeah,
I'm just going to see if this is the summer song you're talking about. Boom. Boom. I swear to God, I feel like every day's my birthday. Let my top down. California's my birthplace.
That wasn't the song I was bumping the most back then.
Oh, dude, that
not.
was a summer song for me. God. So what's your song?
Dope Boys
from that
might
one?
be the Dope Boys got to
Dope
me.
Boys. Dude.
Dun, dun. It just hit so loud. It was perfect because I was obnoxious.
What's up?
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, dude? That's when everything happens.
It got you hypey.
What's up? Like everything else is building. And then when he says "What's up, dude," I'm in the zone, dude.
Dude, the game went hard. That was like my song on the album. And then as I grew older, like songs like "Letter to the King" with Nas, "Way Up High," which is a very intricate song about Martin Luther King. But I like that song really nice. But I play that album, nostalgia immediately. It takes me back to that was 12 years ago. Crazy.
Yeah, I like Games Pain. That's one of my favorite songs.
Games Pain's a good one.
So and on the video, it's like summer. Everybody's having a summer party. They're driving lowriders, and then that's when Ice Cube was like, "All right, dude, you're the best rapper in California." Hands him the keys to the lowrider on the video, dude.
Hey, lyrical exercise, "Angel" with Common. It's a lyrical exercise. You wanna be able to get some good dexterity with your vocal abilities? Just go to Common's part, memorize it, sing it.
God, dude, I love that song, man.
Great album. But that summer, that album encompasses the 2008 summer for me. I love the game, underrated. That it's not my favorite game album, but I guess it's tied to my favorite memory of summer for sure. So what's your favorite summer, if you have one?
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm not good at years and stuff like that, dude. I'm still like 14 in my head, so I don't pay attention to like I don't know. I can't keep track really of summers or just like time in general. But let's see, really cool summer. What happened?
I can tell you one that was probably pretty good.
What?
So when we work together, there's this Mexican kid. He just likes making people uncomfortable, and then he meets two Boricuas. We work hard. We did our job. And then we go on breaks and go outside and hoop it up on the hoop. If it was winter that same year, we'd just go inside because I had this little play hoop thing. This little arcade hoop thing. But we literally, remember, we'd go outside and actually hoop it up, get sweaty, walk back inside.
Now, speaking about, where we sold checks, this is what happened. Number one, summertime sadness, a girl raped me there. I mean, she didn't really rape, but she kind of raped me. Girls rape guys too. Okay?
You mean like sexual assault type of thing?
Oh, yeah, this chick, she was... I mean, I kind of liked it, but I only liked it to a certain extent,
Just too much at some point?
Too much.
I never heard the story.
Naughty girl. But, but I'm going to tell you a different story. We can get next... we'll get to this chick eventually, but...
Sure.
And there's nothing traumatizing. It's just like, come on, chicks. Slow your roll, okay? But... So, where we worked, right? There was like a little, remember that canal that was right there? They had that bridge.
And they had
that little fake ass canal.
A muskrat was there, and it was gross and ugly.
So this summer, this is another summertime sadness. This is how sad this place was, right? It was super fun. We just fucking around, playing basketball, playing pig, and we do like, I grind on the pole. They had this pole in the cafeteria. The most random pole. It's like the cafeteria used to be a warehouse.
He means like he's in a G-string and pasties.
Grind on me.
Yeah.
And this is when you can do anything during your break, okay? I'm sitting there like a stripper. I'm dropping down. I'm getting my eagle on, okay, at this point. And I hit the shot, so guess what they got to do?
We had to.
I'm seeing a lot of male erotica. It's like Magic Mike without the magic.
And a lot more shirts.
And a bunch of minorities in there, dude. It was horrible.
And a lot more BMI.
Looked like a sweatshop. So, God, summertime sadness again.
It just looked like diabetes on a pole.
But... There's the we had a security guard, Miriam. You remember her?
Yeah, I remember her.
She was like 843 years old, right? This was our security guard. We actually had to escort her to her car at night, and that was our security guard. She was like, she could barely walk. You might hit her, she turns into dust. What happened to Miriam? Oh, there she goes. She's all over the air. But one time Miriam wasn't there, and she was pretty feisty, Miriam.
She had an attitude.
She tried to go fuck somebody up, even if she gets hurt. But the backup security was just like really this white guy. He was like really lurpy, skinny, bunch of pimples. Just like he's got that Peter Pan haircut, kind of looking like I don't know, just like a rag or something. But there was this creep. I'm not sure if you remember, but it was the parking lot. He was I guess some guy was like taking pictures of chicks. And that's like cell phones were barely coming out, so you got the perverts with the camera, you start to get that
That
1
voyeurism.
megabyte. You
You
know,
know what I
1
mean?
megabyte. You can. It's all pixelated now. I don't know how you could jerk off to one of those pictures.
Square ass.
But he's taking pictures of these chicks, and summertime sadness strikes again. The security guard runs out to be like, "Hey, stop! What are you doing?" Blah blah. He trips and he rolls down the hill and almost falls into the fucking little canal. Right under the bridge.
I never heard that story.
Yeah, he fucking almost died, dude. That's why you didn't hear it, dude. Summertime sadness, dude. Like, our own security guard couldn't even prevent creeps from taking pictures of innocent chicks, dude. He fell into the lake. Well, a little fucking river. And you could probably stand in there, dude. That thing was like, it was like a foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, in terms of deep, but like it dipped in. So if you slipped, face planted in that, snap your neck, go unconscious, something, you're drowning.
It was downhill. That's why, it's like downhill. So, yeah, he just rolled downhill and just touched a little sprinkle to
That's how
a little
canals
bit.
fucking
But
work. They don't go
the
uphill.
pervert was fucking gone, dude.
Yeah.
It's a pervert out there on the loose. With
Still out
fucking
there.
Hot chicks on his phone.
Taking pictures of trapezoid booty, I think is what he calls them. That nice pixelated booty.
What's that
got
on Minecraft,
the rhombus booty.
His kids found his flip phone. They're like, "Hey, Dad, I didn't know Minecraft was this old. It's a chick out there in the parking lot."
I'll show you Minecraft. That 16-bit booty.
God, dude. You ever seen like pictures like that before? You're like, dude.
Well, you look back and you're like, when we used to think that looked
that was
good.
like, whoa, dude.
This looks really good quality. Like, we felt like we could see everything.
Yeah.
And now when we look at it, you could not see anything.
Yeah, you can't
so,
see
like,
shit,
what,
dude.
were you just imagining it back then? Like, okay, I'm putting the pieces together. And now it's like, it looks like you can touch it for real now.
It's like a fire at a wax museum. What's
Yeah,
going
like,
on in
I
this
look at
picture, dude?
PlayStation and Xbox games, and I remember back then, these graphics are amazing. And then
dude,
now
it's
you
moving.
look at it, and like it looks like you got sweat dripping off these people's faces on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It's crazy.
I don't play games anymore. They got too intense, dude. Games. Dude, I used to be able to do, summer, play video games too. Just like you said, for hours. You like your eyelids. They're just like you cut them off at one point. You know what I mean? I got a couple of clips. I got a couple chip clips, and then I just right to my fucking eyebrow. So my eyes wouldn't even shut anymore.
Crazy times. That's summertime sadness for me. You never play video games anymore. We used to play video games, remember?
But I suck, man.
That's okay.
Dude, I try to play Far Cry. You're some dude out in the wilderness. Primal or something like that.
Gotta survive.
And, dude, the graphics are so good, dude. I check my stress levels. I think shit's through the roof. They're just, like, telling me to breathe and stuff like that. Then I get a headache, dude. I get motion sickness. And I gotta curl up like a ball, dude.
And then
I'm
you just
done
gotta
for
turn
the
that
day.
shit off and be done.
What was your summertime... do you have, like, a summertime car?
Summertime car.
The first time you drove your
It was
own
my
car
first.
in the
It was
summer?
my Nissan Maxima, man. 96. I remember paying for it. Riding around. Had no AC. All
Windows
leather.
down?
Yeah, windows down.
Did you have the electric window rollers, or did you have the hand roll?
I had the fucking upgrade, man. That was the electric ones for
you
me.
got the electric?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Only the driver's side was automatic. If you press it hard enough, it would all the way go down, right? The other ones, you had to keep the finger on it to keep going down all the way. But, without the AC, it was hot, and it was leather, right? So I'd always be sweaty, and I'd hop out of the car. But I think that helped me grow to love summer heat even more. I actually kind of like some of the... If I'm outside, I love the heat. If I'm inside, it's like, there's fucking AC, it should be working, whatever. But if it's... No big deal. But I like the heat.
Your back gets stuck to the fucking
Yep,
leather.
and then my shirt's
And
all
you
like
feel it
fucking
just-
drenched. And you can tell it's gross too, but I don't fucking care.
Oh, yeah. It almost looks like a sauna. When you get off the sauna
Yeah.
and you leave your body there.
Yeah.
The same thing with the...
So it makes
with
you
the
feel
car
fucking
seat.
healthy.
But, man, my first car, I had a Chrysler 300M. It was like the
Look at
pointy one.
you. Look at you. 300M, huh?
So, yeah, I'm at like 26% interest, dude. It was like $7,000. I called him El Peligroso. That was the nickname, but I mean, dude, that had a sunroof. So, dude, summertime right there. You stick your head out through the window. You're losing jewelry, dude. We're out there with jewelry, dude. Might have been fake. You're losing that. You're losing hats.
Did you have an Alpine system in it?
No,
Pioneer?
No, I had a Pioneer.
There you go.
I had
See?
a Pioneer, and that's when subs were popular and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I had some of those.
They need to make a comeback.
bonkers.
I want to get like 2 10-inch subs in mine and
It's nice,
upgrade
bro.
the speakers, get some tweeters.
But then it's like, damn, how annoying are you? You know what I mean? Because now you hear yourself like drive. Like I hear somebody that kind of has a sound system now, and their car's like rattling. You can hear like loose, bolts and nuts inside of the door. So you're like, dude, come on, tighten up your car, dude. Your car's falling apart, man.
That's the drawback that you have to keep up on the vehicle for it.
Yeah.
But in Puerto Rico, like everyone has a sound system and everyone's always blasting music. And it's funny because I remember when we were in our teens and we'd be out there for the summer. It was always about the bass, and people love like that low, the heavy hit. But now, for whatever reason, I went back in 2017 and then again in 2018 when my grandma died. Everyone loves treble, which makes no sense to me. Like there's the bass is almost non-existent because the treble's
it's
louder.
so
So it's like it's burning your ears, but you
Yeah,
don't even
dude,
get
I
a
hate
full.
that.
But you don't even get a full sound. So it's
Especially
like
on the claps or
I was
snare, you're like blinking.
yeah, I was disappointed with my Boricuas. Like, what the hell? What did we do to ourselves? Why? Why did
Summertime sadness strikes again.
summertime sadness? That was last fucking summer.
God,
Granted, it wasn't summer. It was in February. It was just hot out there because it's tropical. But
it was summer over there. It's always summer
it
somewhere.
was always summer. Yeah.
But man, I don't know if you know what was cool during summer that I don't do anymore when you're a kid? You go get that fucking Slurpee.
Yeah.
What's up with that, dude?
You know what the funny thing is? I don't get Slurpees anymore, but I've upgraded because I got more cash now, right?
now you go to Swigs.
I'm a responsible. No, I don't go to fucking Swig. Okay. I used to when they had better cookies. I go to fucking Sonic, and I don't even get
that's
slushies.
even worse,
I go
dude.
one step up, okay?
The worst.
The cream slushies? Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Where they mix vanilla in it, and it's like you get the slush, but with cream, and it's just amazing.
Sonic,
Don't even knock it till you try it.
No, I'm not knocking their food. I'm just talking about Sonic. You go in there, you order. You think this guy's got his walkie-talkie when he comes to take your order. This guy's got a freaking ankle bracelet. He's fresh out of jail.
So on parole, he lives at Sonic.
Yeah, exactly.
You see that car that never leaves? That's his
Super
house.
sketchy. He's just like looking around to see if his PO's gonna show up at any time. You ordered a thing of fries or their little what are they? They're tater tots.
I don't like tater tots.
You order some tater tots. It's like 80 hours later. He comes out with this fucking tater tots. Now,
Dude.
one thing I'll give him is that they're so paranoid of getting caught by the cops again. Those tater tots are fucking hot. So they don't even want you to return and complain. Those fucking tater tots, you have to like wait till you get
They're
home to
fresh.
eat them.
They're fresh.
Super hot. But yeah, that's like the only thing I get sketched out.
I'm telling you guys,
Sonic, dude, I'm not trying to get
anyone
shot.
listening, if you have a Sonic nearby, go and get yourself whatever flavored slush you normally get, but tell them to add cream. It will devastate families. Devastate. Now that they got the Red Bull, right? Because they have the watermelon.
Red Bull,
They have Red Bull and
damn,
Red Bull
dude, that sounds
watermelon.
pretty nice.
So I go
At
Red
Sonic.
Bull at Sonic. I go Red Bull with grape cream slush. Forget about it.
Oh man, dude,
Fucking delicious.
I like to make drinks up too, man. Like that. I'll make the Mexican mongoose. Maybe we'll make a lot of drinks, dude. A lot of them end up being
The
super
Boricua
shitty.
iguana.
Something like that, you know.
Something that will really put some hair on your chest.
We'll also make the charismatic chupacabra. Those
Yeah.
are pretty good. The
El brr brr pitorro.
I don't know. That sounds a little sketchy for Mexicans, bro. Anything with the word pito in it.
Pitorro.
We're not gonna try that shit.
It's a
bro.
homemade fucking Puerto Rican alcohol.
Of course it's homemade, dude. It's a pito. It's something else, some sausage, dude.
People
That's
like,
the Bahama Mama.
pita bread.
7-Eleven.
I
Remember
love
those?
pita bread. Dude, Bahama Mamas still are good.
Dang, dude, I
Put
don't
some
need that shit
fucking
anymore, bro.
onions
but
on it.
Back then, when I could
man.
digest everything, dude, give me 3 Bahama Mamas.
Dude, you just get a Coke after it. It'll help you digest
Man,
it.
they got the onion. Nah, dude.
You eat
No,
anything
no,
questionable,
dude.
follow it up with a Coke. You'll be fine. I promise. That's how it works. It's
You know, I'm
medicine.
not sure if you ever had this Slurpee, but they used to have a Slurpee. And then Starbucks took this idea. These fucking assholes. But 7-Eleven had like it was like a Slurpee, but it was a fucking coffee Slurpee, dude.
The Frappuccino type of stuff.
But-
Is that what you
but
say
it was
Starbucks took it?
Slurpacino, dude. That's what they called it.
Slurpacino.
Can I get a Slurpacino? Dude, you go in there. You didn't even need ID. I was like 2.
That sounds like a $2 hooker out back giving you a little
I was
special.
2 years old. I'm like, oh,
You
shit,
want a
this is-
Slurpacino? That's gonna cost you $2.
Slurpacino, I got
They're
some
just
of that.
smoking a pack and a half. Just
That's
Hey,
their
boy.
voice. That's their exact
Hey
voice.
boy, come here. You want a Slurpacino? It's gonna cost you $2.
And her finger,
fucking.
so sexy, and she just
Only
she
half
helps
her
me.
only half her fingernails are clipped correctly.
Dude, okay, that's another summertime
She stinks
sadness.
of cat
When you go to
piss.
7-Eleven and they got those fucking nasty fingernails, and they hand you your coins back.
Yeah.
You get your change. They got those fucking nasty ass nails.
Yeah.
Dude, some lady, I thought she had some fucking Fritos on her fucking hand. I thought she was eating a bag of Fritos. It's her fucking nails, dude.
And all they do is like they give you your change, and because there's gunk and shit between their nails, they bring it up to their tongue. They run their fingers across it so they can get a little something. You know what I mean?
Dude, one time this lady
That's how they feed themselves.
handed me my change back, and I thought she was handing me some fucking candy corns. Her fucking nails, dude.
I fucking hate candy corn.
Yeah, dude.
And you know where they come out in the fall, which the fall is a
Jesus
good time
Christ,
too.
man.
It's like nice and chilly, so you can wear some nice light layers, but it's not super cold where you hate getting up in the morning to your freezing car.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be allowed to have candy corn nails during the summer.
You shouldn't be able to have candy corn, period. I don't like candy corn.
Now, candy corn, that's probably the only candy that I ate. You could only eat like 5, and you died. Even as a kid, it had like too much sugar.
Ugh.
You know, like
It's
now,
wax.
I get a sugar crash now. You know, if you eat too much sugar, but when you're a kid, you can eat whatever the fuck you want. But
Because you burn it off.
you get 5 fucking candy corns,
Forget it.
dude. I can't see.
Game over.
Where am I, Mom? Am I under the bed?
You're Iron Man in the
Did
fucking
you stuff
Avengers
me back in your
Endgame.
vagina?
Back in the womb.
I don't know what's going on, dude.
From the womb till the tomb.
Yeah, so I got sick with and now here's the weird part is that candy corns, I couldn't even eat them as a kid, too much sugar. But then you got the fucking the fossils. I got my grandma's like 187, eating them like nothing.
Fossils? What fossils?
My grandma, she's a fossil. She's old.
Oh, you said the fossils. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
the
you meant
fossils, old
candy.
people in
You mean the
general.
geriatric community. Let's be sensitive, okay?
dude.
We gotta be nice to our elders.
The what is it? The third H? Is that a thing?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Is that a thing in America? Like in Mexico, they'll say like la segunda de la tercera edad or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know if that's something in the States.
Instead of calling them senior citizens.
I think they say on the last leg.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would rather be like last leg than la tercera edad, you know?
Yeah.
It's like tercera edad is like the third age. It's like,
Yeah.
how many times are you going to age, you fucking asshole? Just die.
Are you going 8 eons before you age?
How
and have
many
a birthday?
summers do you want, dude?
How many birthday cakes have you seen?
Fuck.
Maybe you wouldn't have diabetes right now, Grandma, if you didn't have all that fucking cake.
Those fucking corn candies, dude.
You know what? The last thing about candy corn, because we got to move the fuck on of this stupid subject. I'll admit, as a kid, I think they look delicious, but I
Yes.
tried it and I'm like, ugh, this is awful.
Bait and switch,
Super
dude.
fucking
That's the
like,
original catfish.
deceptive.
Original catfish.
You're
dude.
right. Original catfish.
Fuck. So what about the okay, so now we're talking about that summer. We're talking about slushies. What about those ice creams?
Which ones?
So
Because I'm an ice cream fanatic, man. There's the difference between there's the ice cream, there's the frozen yogurt, which tries to pass off as ice cream and is not bad, but when someone
I
tells
can
me
get some frozen
it's the
yogurt
same, I'm like, it's not the fucking same. I like it, but it is not the same. Then they got gelato. Then they got custard.
Oh, dude, you need to try Mexican ice cream. I don't know, you're anti-Mexican, but dude,
You guys call it nieve, huh?
no, there's also helado, but nieve is
So
Dude,
what's the difference then? Because we only call like any ice cream related thing, Boricuas, like we call them helado. That's it.
it's like nieve. It's almost like just a texture of it, dude. It's like, you know, when it snows and it's not like that perfect snow that you can just like.
It's like
just so perfect. It's even the texture is so perfect. And
Yeah.
You just want to lay down. You think it's some insulation. You think it.
so is it like a snow cone almost, like a shaved ice, but like
No, because shaved ice, it's like crunchy and stuff like that. You can still like this one. It's just like
it's fluffy.
it's like a cloud. You know,
Okay.
it's just like
Because
so good.
We
but
have-
it's like more water based. I think. Like
Okay.
When I have that, it's like a little bit more water based, but it's the best.
when we go to PR, we're gonna go get some piraguas, because piraguas is what you would call here a snow cone, but the ice is shaved different because I know the texture makes a difference.
Yeah.
There's some crunch, but the syrups that we use, you know, it's a tropical island. You're gonna have some nice pure syrups like frambuesa, which is raspberry, mantecado, which is like a sweet, like like vanilla with cream. It's just delicious shit. Tamarindo,
Yeah.
Oh.
all of the acerola, which is a berry. Tamarind was tamarindo.
They have kind of like a slushy or like a shaved ice. That's like a raspado in Mexico.
Okay.
But those are good. You get that. There's this one called like rompope. I don't know if it's like. It's kind of like eggnog a little bit.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. It sounds super yellow, but man, that thing's super good. Or mine is always like Mexican vanilla.
Yeah.
You get Mexican vanilla, dude. Like, you've never had vanilla until you had one of those. And that's my, as basic as it is, that's like, even when I'm having just ice cream, even if it's just any regular ice cream, I just need to have vanilla, dude.
Dude, I'm a firm believer in vanilla. Vanilla is the most versatile flavor there is. You can any topping that belongs on any ice cream goes with vanilla.
And it doesn't overpower the flavor either.
It enhances it.
Oh, what's a
You
little Sour Patch in here? You throw a little Oreo in here.
Any flavor you can think that goes on any other ice cream flavor will go on vanilla. It's the unsung king. It's just the king.
Okay, do you remember the original...
Tahitian vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, all kinds of vanilla. Delicious.
This was a pioneer of the LGBTQ community. Remember this?
Who?
That Neapolitan ice cream?
Yeah.
Had every single shade of ice cream in it.
All of them.
And I always started with
Redskins,
vanilla.
whites, and the blacks.
Dude, I started with that vanilla, and then, I dipped into a little strawberry,
What's the most polarizing? Because, I mean, this is summertime. Summer is synonymous with ice cream.
Neapolitan, dude. That's like everybody's coming to the party, dude. You whipped out Neapolitan, dude. Oh, I like chocolate.
But, hey, the most... What would be the right word? Volatile flavor has to be strawberry. Because if you have a bad strawberry, it ruins the whole damn thing. You can get by with a decently awful vanilla if the other two are good. You can decently get by with a good decent chocolate if the other two are good. But if you have phenomenal vanilla and phenomenal chocolate and that strawberry sucks, it ruins the whole ice cream.
Dude, sometimes if the strawberry's not that good, dude, I might even just mix it with the chocolate, dude. And then you get that, you get that chocolate strawberry.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered strawberry, dude. Ooh, dang, dude.
Summertime movies like at the drive-ins. I don't really go to those anymore.
That's actually precisely where I got raped by this chick. Was at the drive-in.
It comes back full fucking circle. Summertime sadness.
Well, it was summertime fun, and freaking this Dotterati, you know what I mean? Freaking, or just going in at the movies. That was like a wonderful place to mate,
Yeah, you just get a buttery, greasy hand jibber, huh? Sicko.
Just
unsanitary. This is why Corona's spreading. People like you.
No, back then, dude, we were safe, but she was trying to spread Corona, dude. So,
you were trying to spread that Spanish flu, if you know what I mean.
No, influenza, dude. But yeah, dude, she I don't know, dude. This chick just she was older than me. How old was she? I don't know. When I was young, I was just like mostly just like dating like super old chicks, So I was like 18 or 19.
So I know we know the term cougar, but what do you call someone who seeks out cougars? A cougar hunter?
No, dude, I wasn't seeking them out, dude. They just liked me for some reason.
What's the fucking Lewis and Clark, Dan
Parts
Boone,
unknown,
whatever
dude.
the
That's
fucking
what they call
names
me,
were.
the Mexican Anthony Bourdain, dude. Parts unknown.
Okay, go ahead with your story.
But
so she's what, at least twice your age?
Oh, easily, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Easily. And we're making intercourse, mating. Some people refer to it as sexual activities. And, dude, I know she's older than me. I went to school.
You didn't know or you did know?
I did know what?
You did know or did not know that she was older than you?
Oh, I knew she was older than me, dude.
Okay.
God, she smells like moths. You don't think I'm going to...
Like dusty ass women. Continue.
She's got butterscotches in her purse. You don't think I know how old she is, dude? But
well, now we know what it's for. Go ahead.
She lured me in. We're sitting there mating. It's lovely. It's lovely. We're watching. Can't remember what movie we're watching. Probably Transformers. And we're sitting there transforming. And I'm kind of fresh out of high school. You know what I mean? So I know she's experienced, and I'm still a young buck. You know what I mean? So I got my protection on. You know what I mean? And we're sitting there, and I'm, thrusting my hip into her. You know what I mean?
We get it. This is an adult audience. You're fine. Okay. Continue.
And she rips my condom off. And she's like, "I just want you to fucking nut in me." And she just started to fuck me. I was like, "Wow, chill." So I banged her like that for a little bit. It's like, all right, dude, I always come with 3 or 4. Reloaded. And then again, she's like, "No, I want you to come in me," blah, blah. So that was all right, too much. And then she was just she wouldn't let me go. I was like, you know what? It's I don't need to fuck you, So it's yep. So, and then I just took her home, dude.
So you didn't finish, you didn't get what she wanted, you called it quits.
Oh, I didn't even, I had to go home and summertime sadness for the boys, dude, on my own.
Cold shower, huh?
No, not a cold shower, dude. I mean, after I completed the deed, but I mean, it wasn't really rape, you know, but dude, she was getting
I know what you
frisky.
mean. She was doing
I was
something
like,
you didn't want to
dude,
do. I get
I
it.
do not consent, you know.
You're right. You're right.
I'm a young Mexican adult. So yeah, that was pretty sketchy, but I mean, that was fun, but you know, speaking.
Are you traumatized by this, by the way? You've never shared this, and now 10 years after
No, because
I've
we're
known
talking
you.
about summer, dude. I was just banging her in the summer.
Okay, well.
So this was all just like summer stuff. Like I would just, I don't know, a lot of MILFs. I don't think people even have car sex anymore. I don't think so. I think
too risky now. Too many camera phones.
Too many camera phones, right? So back then, dude, I mean, you would be surprised, dude. Like during work, I could be like in a car. I could go crazy, you know.
Yeah, unless someone walks by, you're fine.
Yeah, but no, that was all summer. Summertime sex, I guess. Probably the best at a park. I don't think people do that anymore at parks.
I don't really kiss and tell, so I'll admit to things, but I don't. Well, I know. I'm just saying I don't.
I kept her anonymous.
Not for the community. Off air, sure, I'll share some shit with you, but not for these people. I refuse to get indicted.
But summer, I don't know. Did I say anything too bad? I don't think so. I got raped. I'm a
Not
victim.
to me. You shared a very troubling experience, I think. So, I mean, some people are thinking, Jesus Christ, what did we dial into? We went from ice cream to non-consensual coitus.
She wanted that ice cream
the
paint
coitus
job,
was,
dude,
yeah.
by me, dude. She wanted that, yeah.
She wanted that Duro, huh?
She wanted that
She wanted that cream from the inside.
dude. from
She wanted that abuelita's flavored chocolate.
that what is that? That Slurpacino, dude. That's what she got, dude.
Yeah.
She really got the
got $2.
Slurpacino, dude. No, she didn't have a voice like that. She was cute, but shout out. You know who you are.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll listen to this, especially if you tell her. Then she'll want to finish the deed. So maybe you want to reach out to her. I mean,
she's probably dead now, dude. That's how old she is.
Jesus Christ. It
No,
just keeps getting worse.
No.
Was this Miri? I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Security guard. Okay, now you know what? The security guard, dude. She's actually one of the people that got me into basketball.
Yeah, because she loved the Jazz. She absolutely loved the Jazz.
And she hated Kobe Bryant, or
She hated Kobe.
And I would just catch her there, like reading the newspaper every single day about the Jazz.
If she knew you even remotely liked basketball, even if you didn't, she'd talk basketball. But if she knew you did, she'd try and stop you and talk to you for 20 minutes, which was nice. But I had work to do and fucking pig to play. So it's pig is short version of horse. Okay, we weren't supposed to be on break, so we had to shorten horse. So we couldn't be that greedy.
PIG.
We couldn't be greedy with company money and time. Back then it's a little different. Capitalism in America.
It is different, huh?
We stuck it to
Dude,
them.
now you can slack off a little bit more than before, dude.
Me?
No, I'm just saying in general. I feel
yeah.
like your leash is way shorter now than before, dude. Like before, where so say, "Oh, I'm taking a shit." Well, you've been away from your desk for 3 minutes.
It's like, well, I got a shit. You want to come check the toilet? Is that going to make you feel better?
God,
I don't
man.
want to check into someone just because I got to use the fucking bathroom.
Now, dude, if somebody asks me where I've been and I've been at the pooper, dude, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen, dude.
Yeah, you're like, I'm triggered. Now we're going to go to court over this.
Summertime sadness, dude.
And then you shit your pants when you realize the settlement that you have, like several millions, and you can retire and buy all the fucking bidets you want so you can clean out your ass. Dude, it's going to be nice.
Fucking shitting like a king, dude. You get an actual throne, dude.
Yeah.
That's how much money you get, dude.
Do you have any wholesome advice? Because we've been talking about sad topics for summertime sadness. So
For summer,
what's
dude?
some good Beanz
man.
and Rice wholesome advice?
Okay, for summer, I don't know if like kids, like if you have kids, I don't have kids, but you have kids, like what are your kids doing right now that it's Corona? Let them play some sports, you know what I mean? Let them get in trouble. If you live in apartments, just let them go get kidnapped by a hooker or something like that, you know what I mean? And then they come back, all the kids in the apartments know each
They're
other.
grown. You didn't want them being little anyways. You wanted them to make decisions. You're like, I wish you would grow up. Well, there they go.
If I was in this summer right now, and that if I was a kid, oh man, it would be so fun. Because you can be a kid, you know what I mean? But now kids, I guess everything's electronic, so maybe show your kids how to play games.
Yes.
Maybe show your kids how to play games with your kids. Because some of these games, people think, my kids only like electronics or tablets or anything like that. But that's because you haven't shown them otherwise.
That's the only stimuli they know.
Because I've played with people's kids, and we'll play something stupid. I'll make up a game or I'll, show them how to read music and stuff like that. And not once do they want to play video games. We're out.
They only want to
Cowboys
share
and
time with other
Indians and
people,
stuff like
really.
that.
That's all what kids want to do, is share time with other people.
So yeah, spend time with your kids, and then I'd probably say, this summer I've been learning a lot of weird shit. I learned how to sew and stuff like that. I've been learning how to paint. And I've been doing gardening and stuff like that. So there's like a lot of stuff that you could do that maybe you won't get the time back. I haven't really been able to do like a lot of art with like music just because I don't know, you need more emotion for that, you know what I mean? So then it's like my emotions have been fucked up because summer's weird. But so I've had to figure out what other things to do when I'm not able to do like my regular summer activities, you know what I mean?
For sure. It's given me more clarity on what I like doing. I've been dabbling in art as well, mostly just drawing, painting. So it's been pretty fun for me, that's for sure. I agree with that wholesome advice. Spend some time with your kids. Teach them some things outside of electronic device entertainment. On that note, speaking of artistic things, I know I said I'm a producer and co-host of this podcast. So you'll hear a beat at the beginning of this podcast that is made by yours truly, Jose, over here. And at the end, also a beat made by him. Actually, it was finessed by him. I started it. He just sound engineered the hell out of it. He was able to take my vision and make it actually sound the way it needed to. Mine was like a jumbled rat of noises, and then he just made it work. So that was fun when we made that.
Yeah, so that's, I guess, maybe... I don't like putting my music out that much, you know what I mean? So
well,
it's like my baby.
Now,
you know
these
I mean?
people are going to hear the two things. I'm like that about like some of my art, to be honest. Like, I'll draw a lot and I'll paint, and then I just don't show anyone it because it's just for me.
Yeah.
Really
it's
weird.
Like super intimate, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like you're putting all your emotions into this.
It's like we're Scrooge.
I don't want to get caught
yeah.
being sensitive.
Yeah, I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to hear people say, you could have done this better, or even just like the compliment feels weird. Like, hey, that's really good. Because then that feels like almost self-absorbed too. It's like, okay, thanks. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But
Well, with wholesome advice, I think that's one good thing for wholesome advice is to always speak what's on your mind, you know what I mean? Or a lot of times people, especially just, these last 4 months or however long the shutdowns happened, like some people even say, bye to, or hey, props, you're a good artist, or you're good at this, or I appreciate when you do this, or I think you people should do that more, you know what I mean? Just like if you admire somebody, be like, hey dude, good job on this, or how are you doing, can I help you, and stuff like that. Probably goes, I think, a long way, so you're not having those like what if thoughts in your mind, you know what I mean? Because something like this could happen, you know what I mean?
true.
Perfect example.
Funny enough, with this whole Corona thing, I've seen you more on average as far as days per week, so to speak, since this whole quarantine, people aren't really hanging out than before, where, I mean, we work together, I guess you could say we saw each other for a lot throughout the week.
Well, we're technically working right now, so...
That's very true. We're trying to get some bread, right? Right now the bread is stale. We're waiting for it to rise.
You got that Oliver Twist freaking loaf, dude. That
we got
one
that
nobody
yeast.
wants.
That yeast is feeding on some fucking water.
I want some of that
grow
real
that
bread,
bacteria.
dude.
Please, can I have some more? But on that note, it's funny because I think now we've just kind of been hanging out more than beforehand, which is good.
Yeah, I've talked about it before, and I'm not sure if it's like an artistic thing, but dude, I just like to be reclused. You know what I mean? So I like summer stuff. I still love to do summer stuff. Like I still go out. Like if there's a concert, something like that, I'll go. But other than that, dude, it's just
kicking back and chilling. You need your space to be able to create your own whatever art it is.
Just trapped in my own head. You know what I mean? And that's what people think. When they see me, it's like I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I like trip people out because like my head's always just there's something in there. You know what I mean? It like never stops. Like I always have ideas in my head, which is I don't know, really.
That
fucking
makes sense.
Weird.
This podcast was your idea. I'm like, shoot, let's just try it, see what happens. Even if we get one person listening, we appreciate it. That's good. And again, we'll end this podcast on that note with the wholesome advices of there's two this episode special. First inaugural episode, which is spend time with your kids and share more adoration for people that you need to say thank you to, or hey, I appreciate this, or just admire them. Take a moment to admire them.
And just try to have a good summer. You know what I mean? Just learn as much as you can and try to make as best, I guess, of a situation that you can, and then wear a mask. Okay, that's my last wholesome advice. Is like, come on, guys, wear a mask. Like, I don't see why people are getting so angry about wearing a mask.
It's a legal ordinance. That's not even a wholesome
Okay?
advice. But
It's
yeah,
like-
just wear it. It's not that big a
Geez,
deal.
you're not a freedom fighter because you chose not to wear a mask. You're gonna tell your kids, hey, Grandpa, he fought for your rights during 2020. You know, I refused to go to a store because I didn't want to wear a mask because they were taking my freedoms away. Pussy.
Don't let that summertime sadness get to you. This has been your co-host and producer, Jos.
And this is Jose Beef. I love you guys. Thanks for listening, and you guys stay blessed.
Take care.
Bye bye.